Have you ever wondered what's happening inside your body when you wake up in the morning? If you haven't had water yet, your blood is thickening, putting pressure on your heart and brain. The simple act of drinking water could be the key to preventing this dangerous process. The longest-lived people in the world don't just wake up and reach for their phones. They drink water. And timing matters. Leading experts from Harvard Medical School have shown that morning dehydration accelerates aging by 31%. Imagine that. Just by drinking a glass of water before your feet even touch the ground, you can change the course of your health for the better. But that's just the beginning. What if I told you that getting natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking could reset your circadian rhythm and boost your cognitive function? Or that simple morning movement before breakfast could reduce joint deterioration by up to 65%. These tiny changes can make a world of difference. In today's video, we'll walk through 7 habits that can transform your mornings and potentially add years to your life. From drinking water as soon as you wake up to practicing gratitude for your body, these habits are easy to implement and, as you'll see, have real, measurable benefits. Stick with me until the end to learn how these small adjustments can lead to a dramatic improvement in your overall health, from boosting your kidney function to lowering your blood pressure. Ready to make these changes tomorrow morning? Let's dive in. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Habit 1. Immediate hydration. Do you ever stop to think about what's going on inside your body right now, especially if you haven't had a single drop of water today? It's startling, but your blood is thickening, and this is putting dangerous, unseen pressure on your heart and brain. Yes, your organs, which work so tirelessly for you day in and day out, are begging for hydration, yet they are being deprived. The first thing the world's oldest and healthiest individuals do upon waking is not reach for their phone or turn on the TV. No, they reach for water. Hydration, right at the start of your day, is one of the most critical and life-altering things you can do. It's the difference between life thriving and life merely surviving. Leading nephrologists and longevity researchers at Harvard Medical School have revealed something truly eye-opening. Overnight dehydration accelerates aging by a staggering 31%. Yes, you read that right, 31%. Imagine that each night that you go without proper hydration, you are speeding up the aging process. Dr. Jessica Carter, who is the director of renal health at Harvard, explains this phenomenon quite dramatically, calling it morning blood sludging. What does that mean for your body? It means that when you wake up, your heart has to work much harder to pump thicker, sluggish blood through your system. Worse yet, those tiny, delicate blood vessels in your brain and kidneys take a hit. Over time, this consistent damage doesn't just add up, it compounds, making us older faster. Let me share with you a story that will stick with you. Meet Mary. At 67, she was battling chronic kidney issues that left her exhausted, with constant fatigue and troubling memory lapses. The doctors were even considering dialysis. But then Mary made a small, yet powerful change. She started drinking 16 ounces of water the moment she woke up, before she even got out of bed. And the results? Within just 60 days, her kidney function improved by an astonishing 28%. That's right, 28%. Imagine that kind of improvement simply from drinking water. Her doctor couldn't believe it. He was floored, asking what medication she had been taking, to which Mary simply replied, "Just water, first thing in the morning." I mean, who would have thought that the secret to transforming your health could be this simple? So, here's what you need to do. Starting tomorrow morning, yes, tomorrow, take a full glass of water and place it by your bed before you go to sleep. Make it part of your nighttime ritual. The moment you open your eyes, before your feet even touch the floor, drink that entire glass of water. It's non-negotiable. I can't stress this enough. Water, not coffee, not tea. And if you want to give your body the best chance to absorb it, opt for room temperature water. Cold water may shock your system and disrupt the delicate balance your body so desperately needs after hours of sleep. This habit, it should become as automatic as brushing your teeth. Your organs are like parched flowers, desperately waiting for hydration after the long, dry night. They need that water now, not a minute later. Can you commit to this simple yet profoundly impactful habit that could transform your kidney function and cardiovascular health? The longest-lived, healthiest people in the world don't see this as optional. They know it's essential to their well-being. Do you already practice this habit? If not, why not make tomorrow the day you start? It could be the start of a transformation you never saw coming. If you care about your health, your longevity, and your vitality, there's no better time than now. Because your body is speaking to you, it's begging for hydration. The question is, will you listen? Habit 2. Exposure to natural morning light. Have you ever considered how much your mornings could be affecting your long-term health without you even realizing it? The truth is, by skipping something as simple as morning sunlight, you might be sabotaging your body's natural rhythm. And trust me, you don't want to miss out on this incredibly powerful tool for longevity. The National Institute on Aging has conducted studies that show a staggering 73% increase in melatonin production when you get natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking up. Dr. Andrew Thompson, a leading researcher on circadian health and aging, explains that morning sunlight sets off a series of hormonal reactions in your body that influence everything from the quality of your sleep to how your metabolism functions, and even how sharp your mind is for the next 24 hours. That first burst of daylight is more than just a lovely start to your day. It's a life-changing, health-boosting trigger for your entire system. Now, imagine missing that key moment of exposure. It's not just a harmless oversight. It's linked to a 37% higher risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases after the age of 65. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? And it's a reality many of us, without thinking, are walking right into. Take James's story, for instance. At 70 years old, he had struggled with chronic insomnia for decades, desperate for relief. He tried everything: prescription sleep aids, supplements, expensive treatments. But nothing seemed to work. The frustration and hopelessness began to take its toll. Then one day, his doctor suggested something simple. Just get outside for 10 minutes as soon as he woke up, no matter the weather. It was a small change, yet the results were nothing short of remarkable. Within just 2 weeks, James found himself falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. But it didn't stop there. He discovered benefits he hadn't even imagined. His blood pressure dropped by 15 points, and those afternoon energy crashes he had become all too familiar with? Gone. All from sitting on his porch with his morning coffee, letting the sunlight work its magic instead of staying inside. This could be you too. Don't let another day pass without taking advantage of this simple, life-changing habit. Tomorrow morning, make it a priority to step outside and get natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking up. Even on cloudy days, outdoor light is 50 to 100 times brighter than indoor lighting, and it provides your brain with the critical wavelengths it desperately needs to function at its best. If you have limited mobility, don't worry. Just sitting by an open window can make a big difference. And during the winter months or on bad weather days, a medical-grade light therapy lamp can serve as a great backup. But remember, natural light is always superior. This isn't just about improving your sleep quality. It's about resetting your biological clock, slowing the aging process at the very cellular level. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So ask yourself, are you willing to give your body this gift tomorrow morning? What's holding you back from stepping outside and feeling the powerful, life-affirming energy of the sun? Your body is waiting for this signal to optimize your health, and tomorrow could be the day everything starts to change for the better. Habit 3. Gentle movement before breakfast. What you do before your morning coffee could make all the difference when it comes to how your joints feel at 75 and beyond. It might surprise you to learn that many of us make the critical mistake of staying completely still until we've had our breakfast. In doing so, we unknowingly trigger inflammatory processes that slowly, but surely, accelerate the deterioration of our joints. The truth is, the way we start our morning sets the tone for our body's health, and those early moments can have a profound impact on our future well-being. Imagine waking up and feeling the stiffness in your joints, the tightness in your muscles. It's a feeling most of us know all too well. But what if I told you that how you move, or don't move, in those precious first moments can either help or hurt your body as it ages? Rheumatologists at Mayo Clinic have found that a simple, gentle morning movement routine can reduce joint deterioration by as much as 65% in seniors. Dr. Lisa Harper, Chief of Geriatric Medicine at Mayo Clinic, shared the startling truth. Our research shows that morning movement before eating activates a process called autophagy, essentially cellular cleaning, that's crucial for joint longevity. We've measured dramatic differences in inflammatory markers between seniors who move before breakfast versus those who eat first. I find it deeply inspiring, and frankly life-changing, to hear such findings. One of the most touching stories comes from Susan, a 63-year-old woman who had resigned herself to the fact that knee replacement surgery was inevitable after years of unbearable arthritis pain. But what happened next was nothing short of miraculous. Her physical therapist suggested something simple, yet transformative. 7 minutes of gentle movement immediately upon waking, before she ate or drank anything. Within 3 months, Susan experienced such a significant reduction in pain that her surgeon called off the surgery. "I thought my active days were over," she shared with a smile, "but now I can play with my grandchildren again." And it all started with those few minutes of morning movement. Just think about that for a moment. It wasn't an intense workout or a drastic life change that gave Susan her freedom back. It was the consistent, small actions she took each morning. And you have the power to do the same. So here's your action plan. Tomorrow morning, after drinking your water but before you indulge in food or coffee, dedicate just 5 to 10 minutes to gentle, joint-lubricating movements. This isn't about breaking a sweat or pushing your body to the limit. It's about honoring it, feeling it, and awakening it with movements that feel good, not just in the moment but for the long haul. Start with small, simple motions. Circle your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and wrists gently. Stand up and sway side to side. Reach down to touch your toes or bend forward slightly if that feels right for your body. The key here is continuity. Moving in a slow, mindful way that wakes up your joints and muscles. The goal isn't to force anything, but to gradually stir your body from its slumber and prepare it for the day ahead. Now, can you feel how stiff your body is when you first wake up? That's your body talking to you. It's telling you that it needs care, attention, and movement. And this window of time, the precious few minutes after waking, could be the key to activating longevity pathways that would otherwise remain dormant if you stay still. I want you to ask yourself, will you prioritize these few minutes tomorrow? Will you take that first step to protect your joints and your future? Because, my friend, this is not just about today. It's about the decades ahead. Imagine yourself moving with ease at 80, 85, or even beyond. Do you think those who glide effortlessly through their later years are just lucky? No, they've committed to this morning ritual. They've made the conscious choice to move gently, intentionally, and consistently. Habit 4. The 30-second breathing practice. Oh, how I wish more people would embrace the breathtakingly simple yet profoundly life-altering 30-second breathing practice that has become a cornerstone of vitality for so many of the world's longest-living souls. This humble ritual, cherished by nearly every 90-plus-year-old in the world's blue zones, those enchanting regions where centenarians thrive with radiant health, is nothing short of a miracle for longevity. Yet, heartbreakingly, so many of us rush through our mornings, completely overlooking this golden opportunity to nurture our bodies and souls. Imagine this. The very way you breathe in those precious first moments of the day could be the key to unlocking a cascade of calm, resilience, and vitality. Or, if neglected, it could silently chip away at the years you're destined to live. Isn't that a thought that stirs both awe and urgency in your heart? Researchers who've wandered the sun-dappled hills of blue zones, from Sardinia's rugged mountains to Okinawa's serene shores, have uncovered a stunning truth. Centenarians share a sacred morning ritual of deliberate, rhythmic breathing that slashes cellular stress by an astonishing 48%. Dr. Michael Evans, a passionate longevity expert studying the vibrant elders of Sardinia, Italy, shared findings that filled me with wonder. We've seen dramatic differences in inflammatory markers and stress hormones between those who dedicate mere moments to intentional morning breathing and those who don't. This fleeting practice seems to awaken the vagus nerve, sending a loving message to your body that it's safe to pour its energy into thriving, not just surviving. How incredible is it to think that a practice so brief can coax your body into channeling its resources toward a long, flourishing life. In the misty, soul-stirring villages of Sardinia, where men in their late 90s stride with the vigor of youth, I was deeply moved to learn about the elders' morning devotion. Each dawn, before the world stirs, they step outside their quaint stone homes, faces kissed by the first rays of sunlight, and engage in a series of deep, soulful breaths. It's a quiet act of reverence for life itself. When scientists measured their heart rate variability and cortisol levels, they discovered patterns that mirrored those of people decades younger, a testament to the profound power of this practice. One 91-year-old shepherd, his eyes twinkling with wisdom, shared words that touched my heart. I breathe this way every morning to greet the day with strength and joy. If I miss it, I feel it by noon. My energy fades, my mind grows heavy, and my spirit dims. His words linger with me, a gentle reminder of how deeply our breath is tied to our life's vibrancy. So, let me share with you this exquisite 30-second practice that could weave a thread of vitality through every cell of your being. As soon as you've sipped your morning water, ideally while basking in the soft glow of natural light, try the 4-7-8 breathing technique, a method that feels like a warm embrace for your nervous system. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds, letting the air fill you with calm. Hold that breath for 7 seconds, feeling a serene pause settle over you. Then, exhale fully through your mouth for 8 seconds, letting a gentle whooshing sound carry away any tension. Repeat this cycle 3 or 4 times. That's it, just 30 seconds to whisper to your body, "Today, we choose life, longevity, and peace." Does this sound almost too simple to hold such transformative power? I understand the skepticism. I felt it too at first. But the science is as clear as a Sardinian sky. This brief ritual works wonders, measurably lowering blood pressure, taming inflammation, and soothing stress hormones. It's like a daily love letter to your body, inviting it to dance through the day with ease and grace. I've come to cherish these 30 seconds as a sacred pause, a moment to reconnect with my breath and set a hopeful tone for the hours ahead. Will you gift yourself this tiny but mighty investment tomorrow morning? I truly believe it could be the most rewarding 30 seconds you'll ever spend on your health. As you read this, pause for a moment. Are you breathing fully, deeply, with intention? I bet you're not. Most of us, myself included, fall into the trap of shallow breathing, using just a fraction of our lung capacity and starving our bodies of the oxygen they crave. It's a quiet tragedy, but one we can change starting tomorrow. Let's make a pact to greet the dawn with this life-affirming practice, to breathe deeply and boldly, and to honor the incredible gift of each new day. Your future self, vibrant, resilient, and brimming with life, will thank you with every joyful heartbeat. Habit 5. Protein and fiber-rich breakfast. Could your morning meal be quietly undermining your dreams of a long, healthy life? It's a heart-wrenching realization, but for so many Americans, the breakfast they casually consume each day might be hastening the aging process, dimming their vitality far sooner than they imagine. I'm deeply passionate about this topic because I've seen firsthand how transformative a simple shift in breakfast choices can be, and it fills me with hope and excitement to share this life-changing wisdom with you. Nutritional gerontologists, those brilliant minds dedicated to unlocking the secrets of longevity, have uncovered profound insights from studying the breakfast habits of the world's longest-lived communities. Their findings are nothing short of inspiring. Specific morning meal patterns can slash inflammatory markers by an astonishing 53%, paving the way for a healthier, more vibrant life. Dr. Valerie Thompson, a trailblazing researcher at the Longevity Nutrition Institute, passionately explains, "The first meal of the day is a powerful conductor of your body's metabolic symphony. It sets the tone for everything: insulin sensitivity, energy levels, even the subtle microinflammation that can silently erode your health." Our studies reveal that a breakfast packed with at least 25 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber creates a nurturing environment where your cells thrive, repairing and rejuvenating rather than succumbing to damage. Isn't it incredible to think that one meal could hold such transformative power? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let me share a story that tugs at my heartstrings and fills me with awe. Meet Robert, a 63-year-old man who faced a daunting diagnosis of prediabetes, with rising inflammatory markers threatening his future. His doctor delivered a sobering prediction: full-blown diabetes within 2 years. But Robert, fueled by determination and hope, refused to let this define his story. Instead of resigning to a lifetime of medication, he partnered with a nutritionist to overhaul his breakfast. Gone were the days of toast and coffee, replaced by a glorious morning ritual of protein and fiber-rich foods. The results? In just 6 months, Robert's blood markers normalized completely, leaving his doctor utterly astonished. "All I changed was breakfast," Robert shared with infectious enthusiasm. "I feel like I've reclaimed my health, my energy, my life." His story is a radiant beacon of hope, proving that small, intentional changes can yield monumental rewards. So, what's the secret formula for a breakfast that fuels longevity and fills you with vitality? It's beautifully simple yet profoundly effective. Start with a high-quality protein source. Think wholesome eggs, creamy Greek yogurt, or a plant-based protein powder if that's your preference. Pair it with fiber-rich treasures like plump berries, nutrient-packed chia seeds, hearty oats, or even crisp, colorful vegetables. Don't forget a touch of healthy fat to round it out: silky avocado, crunchy nuts, or a drizzle of golden olive oil. And here's a crucial tip that I feel strongly about: steer clear of refined carbohydrates before 10 a.m. Those sneaky culprits trigger insulin spikes that accelerate aging, robbing you of the vibrant health you deserve. What makes this habit so exhilarating is its accessibility. You're already eating breakfast, right? This isn't about carving out extra time or overhauling your entire routine. It's about making a conscious, joyful choice to nourish your body with foods that activate longevity pathways instead of fueling inflammation. I can't help but feel a surge of urgency when I think about the stakes. Is sticking with your current breakfast worth jeopardizing health risks after 65? Or would you rather embrace a morning ritual that leaves you energized, empowered, and radiant? Imagine waking up tomorrow, filled with anticipation, as you prepare a breakfast that's not just delicious but a love letter to your future self. Within days, you might notice a spring in your step, a clearer mind, a body that feels lighter and more alive. The compounding effect of this seemingly small decision is nothing short of breathtaking. Over months and years, it could redefine your health, your energy, your very life. So, I ask you with all the warmth and encouragement in my heart, what will you choose for breakfast tomorrow? Will you seize this opportunity to nourish your body and soul, setting the stage for a long, vibrant life? The choice is yours, and I'm rooting for you with every fiber of my being. Let's make tomorrow morning the start of something extraordinary. Habit 6. Morning social connection. Imagine starting your day with a soul-nourishing moment of connection that could transform your life, filling your heart with joy and vitality. In my opinion, there's no morning ritual more profoundly life-changing than weaving meaningful human connection into the fabric of your daily dawn. It's not just a feel-good practice, It's a breathtakingly powerful habit that science shows can extend your life more effectively than any supplement or workout routine. The emotional weight of loneliness, I believe, is one of the heaviest burdens we can carry. Did you know that social isolation can ravage your body with a force as devastating as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? It's a staggering truth that left me reeling when I first learned it. But what's even more astonishing, and what so many overlook, is that when you foster these connections matters almost as much as the connections themselves. Mornings, it turns out, hold a special kind of magic for nurturing the bonds that keep us thriving. A groundbreaking 80-year Harvard study, which I find utterly awe-inspiring, has illuminated this truth with undeniable clarity. The research revealed that morning social interactions, those precious moments of connection before the clock strikes 10 a.m., have a more significant impact on longevity than quitting smoking or maintaining a rigorous exercise regimen. Dr. Robert Davis, the passionate leader of the study's latest phase, shared a finding that filled me with hope. Participants who engaged in meaningful social contact in the morning experienced a remarkable 29% lower all-cause mortality over the study period. These early interactions seem to set a cascade of neurotransmitter patterns that uplift cardiovascular health and bolster immune function throughout the day. I can't help but feel a surge of excitement thinking about how a simple morning chat could work such wonders in our bodies, like a warm hug from the inside out. While researching the secrets of longevity in Okinawa, Japan, a place that feels like a living testament to the beauty of human connection, journalist Emily uncovered a tradition that touched my heart deeply. In this vibrant community, home to some of the world's oldest and most radiant centenarians, neighbors gather each morning for brief but heartfelt exchanges. Sometimes it's just 5 minutes of warm conversation, a shared smile, or a gentle check-in. A 92-year-old woman, whose wisdom and resilience left me in awe, shared, "If I don't speak to someone in the morning, my whole day feels off-kilter, like a melody missing its harmony. We check on each other every morning. It's our secret to a long, joyful life." Her words struck me as profoundly beautiful, a reminder of how deeply we're wired for connection. When researchers compared her inflammatory markers to those of socially isolated seniors, the results were nothing short of miraculous. Her biological age seemed decades younger, a testament to the life-giving power of these daily rituals. Inspired by this, I'm convinced that weaving morning social connection into our lives is not just a luxury but a necessity, as vital as the air we breathe. Here are 3 heartfelt ways to embrace this life-extending habit starting tomorrow morning, each one brimming with potential to fill your day with warmth and purpose. First, consider picking up the phone for a brief, soul-lifting call to a friend or family member. Even 3 minutes of hearing a loved one's voice can spark joy and set your day on a brighter path. I've found that these short conversations leave me feeling grounded and cherished, like a cozy blanket on a chilly morning. Second, if you share your home with others, create a meaningful morning check-in ritual that fosters closeness. Instead of rushing past each other like strangers in the hustle of daily life, pause for a moment of genuine connection, a shared laugh, a kind word, or a simple, "How are you today?" It's these small gestures that weave a tapestry of love and belonging. Third, for those living alone, I passionately encourage establishing a regular morning meetup with neighbors or friends, even if it's just once a week to start. The thought of building a little community ritual fills me with excitement. It's like planting a seed that could blossom into lifelong friendships. If none of these feel feasible, don't lose heart. Even a friendly, heartfelt exchange with a barista, a store clerk, or a passerby can ignite some of the same biological benefits, sending a ripple of positivity through your body. I've noticed how even a quick smile and a kind word at my local coffee shop can lift my spirits and make me feel connected to the world around me. The key, I believe, is to make human connection a non-negotiable cornerstone of your morning routine, as essential as brushing your teeth or sipping your coffee. It's a small act with monumental rewards, and I feel a deep sense of urgency to share this with everyone I know. Your body craves this vital signal to activate pathways of longevity and well-being. So, I ask you with all the hope and enthusiasm in my heart, who will you connect with tomorrow morning? Your body is yearning for this emotional nourishment, ready to respond with vibrant health and resilience. No supplement or exercise regimen, no matter how disciplined, can replace the profound impact of these morning moments. Let's make a promise to ourselves to prioritize this habit, to embrace the warmth of human connection, and to watch as our lives grow richer, longer, and more joyful as a result. Habit 7. Directed gratitude practice. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Every single morning, without fail, individuals in their 90s who radiate vitality and resilience embrace a profoundly powerful mental habit: intentional, directed gratitude. This isn't the fleeting, generic, be thankful platitude that often feels hollow or overused. Oh no, this is a deeply moving, scientifically grounded practice that sparks life-affirming changes in both the brain and body, igniting pathways to longevity that feel nothing short of miraculous. I'm in awe of how such a simple act can weave such profound magic, and I'm thrilled to share its transformative potential with you. Groundbreaking research from neuroscientists at Yale University has unveiled something truly astonishing. A morning gratitude practice doesn't just lift your spirits, it physically reshapes the aging brain in ways that are both visible and measurable. Imagine this. By dedicating just a few moments each morning to gratitude, you can reduce cortisol levels, those pesky stress hormones that wreak havoc on your health, by an incredible 23%. Sarah Mitchell, a brilliant expert in neuroplasticity and aging, passionately explains, when older adults commit to directed gratitude every morning, we witness remarkable changes on fMRI scans. The prefrontal cortex, the command center for decision-making and emotional balance, lights up with vibrant activity, mirroring the brain patterns of people decades younger. It's like giving your brain a rejuvenating elixir. But here's the kicker. Timing is everything. The effects are exponentially more potent when this practice is done within the first golden hour of waking, when your mind is fresh and your heart is open. Let me introduce you to Linda, a woman whose story fills my heart with hope and inspiration. At 69, Linda was grappling with a daunting challenge: hypertension that stubbornly resisted medication. Her cardiologist, deeply concerned about her heart's declining function, was running out of options. But then, Linda stumbled upon the life-changing research on gratitude, and with a flicker of hope, she decided to try a simple morning gratitude practice, focusing specifically on her body and its incredible resilience. What happened next was nothing short of extraordinary. Within just 3 months, Linda's blood pressure stabilized, and her heart rate variability, a critical indicator of cardiovascular health, soared by an astounding 31%. My doctor was floored, Linda shared with a radiant smile. He kept asking what new medication I was taking. When I told him it was just a shift in my morning mindset, he was skeptical, until he saw the consistent, undeniable results over time. I can't help but feel a surge of joy imagining Linda's triumph, proof that the power of the mind can move mountains. So, what is this 2-minute gratitude practice that worked wonders for Linda and could transform your life too? It's beautifully simple yet profoundly impactful. Right after your morning breathing exercise, place your hand gently over your heart. Feel its steady, faithful rhythm. Then, with sincerity and specificity, name 3 parts of your body you're grateful for and why they matter to you. For instance, you might say, "I am so grateful for my eyes, which allow me to drink in the joyful sight of my grandchildren's laughter. I'm thankful for my legs, which carry me with strength and grace on my daily walks. And I'm deeply appreciative of my heart, which has beaten loyally for me through every moment of my life." The secret lies in the specificity, directing your gratitude toward your body's unique gifts, not just vague circumstances. This isn't some whimsical, wishful thinking. It's a scientifically validated practice that triggers a cascade of measurable shifts in your nervous system, from lowering inflammation to boosting immune function. It's like giving your body a warm, loving embrace from the inside out. Wow, what an incredible journey we've taken together exploring the life-changing power of directed gratitude. I'm truly inspired by the science, stories, and simple yet profound practice we've uncovered today. From rewiring our brains to revitalizing our health, this morning ritual is a gift we can all give ourselves to live with more joy, resilience, and vitality. I'd love to hear from you. What's one key takeaway you've learned from this video? How will you bring this heartfelt gratitude practice into your life? Please share one thing you're excited to try in the comments below. This community thrives on your insights and stories. If you found this video inspiring, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more transformative content like this. Together, let's spread the power of gratitude and create a ripple effect of positivity. See you in the next video.